That means if you are spending $2 on something and you make a $3 profit, and you know that half of that 3 is going in the bank, another half is you to take care of your lipstick and nail polish, whatever you get, make it a lot. But it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to grow.
Facts.
Huh?
Facts. Oh, that's why I say facts.
Facts. So you know that you're bankrupt. You can't spend more than you make. If you spend more than you make, you're bankrupt. You gotta slow your roll, pump your brakes. So the objective is P&L. You know what that is, don't you? Profits and losses. Your P&L. That means profits over losses, right? So if you know that you get to a certain point where you're losing more than you're making, you know you're going in the wrong direction. It's time to change the formula a little bit. Okay? You got that? Now, I'm going to teach this tomorrow, but you ain't never heard it like you're going to hear it tomorrow. Unless, you know, we put it on YouTube or something like that. You'll hear it again. Ready? Write this down. You're going to love this. The ones that don't write this down, they're not interested in no progression. They're not, so it's okay. Everybody's who they are. That's what makes the individuals individuals. Let me get to the first. The first phase is, what are the 5 key elements to international business? What are the 5 principles to international business? And tomorrow I'm gonna let it loose. Today I'm just giving you a soft smack upside the head. Tomorrow I'm gonna drop these elbows on you. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 1, what is it that you need if you're gonna move product and service around the globe and it's gonna be highly recognized? What is it? What is it? Character. Say it out loud, man. Here you go. Character. I thought she said that. I wasn't sure. Anybody else?
Transportation.
What is it that you're going to need to move your product or service around the globe where Africans, Jews, Italians, everybody know? Huh?
Communication skills.
All of this is good stuff. Come on, bro. Listen, I'm looking for one word. A brand. You have a brand. What kind of brand of gas do you like? What kind of brand of cigarettes do you get? What kind of brand of bread do you eat? What kind of brand of soda do you drink? What kind of brand of water do you drink? What kind of brand of clothes do you like to wear? What is brands? If I try to sell this product, listen carefully. If I try to sell this product without a label on it, without a brand on it, will I be successful?
No.
That's not true.
Yes.
Yeah, she got the other half. Just because it doesn't have a brand on it doesn't mean I'm not going to move the product. But in order to get a resale or repeat order, I have to have a brand on it so people know how to get in touch with me, yeah? I mean, that's common sense, yes? What do you call it? Your facts.
Facts.
Okay, facts. Okay, you
You say
facts.
after that, after everything that's true, you say facts.
Fact. Okay, fact or fiction?
No.
Fact. If this has a label on it, the chances of me to selling this again is going to be higher. It may even be 100%. Because if a customer bought this once, what's the odds of them buying this brand again? Because they already went through all that. Oh my God, I ain't never smelled nothing this good. This is the bomb. Oh my God, everybody smell this.
Don't do that.
Right? Now what's the chance of me getting that customer again?
Is that the
But what's the chances of me selling this to you again once you determine this is the brand?
It's the highest change.
Just wait for the phone to ring.
Facts.
Right. Wait for the phone to ring. Okay? So we determined there's the brand that's going to move your product and service around the globe, right? If you're going to, how are you going to get your brand around the globe? What's the best way to do it? Who said that? Marketing is number 2. Without marketing, you ain't gonna make it. How you just gonna put the brand out there and just say, okay, hopefully somebody will buy it. Then why do they use commercials and flyers and coupons and coupons? I market for other companies. I'm just a glorified sales guy. Everything I have, every product in, hey, did I make this?
No.
Did I make this really? Did I make this?
No.
So that means if I made this, that means I made him, I made her, the smile, I made the paper that is on. I didn't do anything. All I took the image, put it on cardboard, and sold it. All I did was took these raw materials, because when you go over to you go online to Heavenly Body Products, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and pull up or search Heavenly Body Products with no spaces. I got about 50, 60, 70 videos. I got one that'll take you on a tour of my warehouse. I got drums and drums and drums and drums and drums of fragrances. I got barrels, 400-pound barrels of fragrance over there. I started with $96. But they ain't got no brand on it until I put my brand on it. But I brand all other companies. Toyota, Nissan. I'm marketing for them. I'm gonna get Cadillac, Jaguar, I'm gonna get them all. But do I have to do it personally? No. I got business associates. They're gonna put the product out there. Number 3, for the order, if I had a product, what I have to do to make sure you want to buy my product over that product? Because I don't own anything, I ain't got nothing exclusive, right?
It makes it seem like it's built in.
How do I get people to buy my product rather than buy? That's a good answer, but it's psychology. I gotta convince you that my product is the #1 product of all the products in the world.
That's advertising.
I got the best cars.
Propaganda.
I got the best cars. I work for Toyota. I got the best machines on the planet. If you don't drive Toyota, you're driving crap. Our cars are better than Mercedes. Our cars are better than Bentleys. Our cars are better. But I have to use psychology to get you to buy my cars. I gotta get you to think about me, right? I gotta get so nice with you that you say, you know what, he's a nice guy. I'm gonna buy his cars. But that's psychology. What's number 4? Number 4, for order for me to move my product and service around the globe with a whole lot of friction, I don't want a whole lot of friction. What is it that I have to do to make sure I get that product around the globe with no friction and no complications?
You gotta know.
It's got to be simple.
Connection.
It's got to be simple. Simplicity is number 4.
Oh.
It's got to be so simple that a caveman could do it. It's got to be so simple that I can teach a 5-year-old, and that 5-year-old is doing a whole presentation right up in front of his class. Simple. Most of the stuff that I talked about, can y'all repeat that to people?
Yeah.
It's simple. It's simple stuff. Just like he said, fact. If it's fact, it's simple. Let me tell you something. If it's complicated, would you buy from me? If it was real complicated, I send you through these hoops, you go over here, you click over here first. And then after you click here, you gotta click over here. And then when you click over there, you gotta read this. And then you gotta go over here and read this. Man, I'm like, hey, man, I don't want that stuff that bad. Right? So it gotta be real simple. Number 4, for order for me to make sure that other people see my products and it's simple for them, after I show them how simple it is, what do I need to happen? Once I established, I got a brand, I'm marketing it, the psychology is real good, simplicity is real good. Now what do I want to happen?
What on the back?
You gotta set the cash flow.
If the cash flow, he's saying go in the right direction, but keep going.
The profit.
It's called duplication.
You gotta keep doing it over.
Over and over again. I gotta duplicate. If I can get you to understand the nature of this product, right? What's the odds you're gonna go tell somebody else? Okay, I'm gonna take it out simpler than that. Check this out. You ever see a good movie before? Good movie. You came out of that movie, you went home, they asked you how the movie was. What do you say? Man, that movie was the bomb. Man, you kidding me? You got to go see that movie. That movie's off the chain. Is the movie paying you for that? Is the movie say here, they send you a check in the mail? But every time somebody has, what's your name again? Corey. Corey Enterprises. You buy this from Corey Enterprises. You got it in your car, your home, smells. Man, I love this. They say, where that smell good? Where'd you get that from? Corey Enterprises. Here's his number right here. Just call him. It's a duplication factor at that point. You got people speaking on your behalf. Who in here likes Mexican food? You ever hear of Don Tales up at the mall, Stonecrest? Used to be Bugaboos. It's right across from McDonald's. It's a Don Tales Tex-Mex.
I don't eat Tex-Mex.
And there's another one up in Conyers, like on Dogwood, over by Office Depot. Well, guess what? I market for them. I got to a point I like their food. I said, hey, can I do some marketing for you? Can I do some marketing for you? They said, what kind of marketing you want to do? I said, I want to do some coupons. They said, yeah. So I convinced them, psychology, that the best thing for them is to let somebody like me go out and market for you. Isn't that sweet? Now I get paid every time my coupons come through the door. Every time they use these coupons at IHOP, who likes IHOP? You can only use the IHOP on Panola Road and the one up on Stonecrest Mall. You ever been to the Stonecrest? You know where the IHOP? I'm gonna give you all a series of coupons.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don Tales, you buy one meal, you get the second meal half off.
I know.
With IHOP, when you buy one meal, you gotta eat after 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday.
Oh,
When you buy one meal, you get another meal free.
okay. I need some IHOP.
Now I want you to pass those along. I want you to enjoy it. Because guess what? Watch this now. These are really a sheet. It's a full sheet. There's 34 coupons on a sheet.
With it?
The sheet costs $5. Buy one, get one free. 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 After they spend when they spend $5 on these coupons, on that sheet, the first square paid for itself. They got 33 more squares to work with. Is it worth $5?
Yes.
Well, guess what? I sell it for $1 the whole sheet. You all sell it for $5.
I'm finna sell this.
Huh?
I'm finna sell
The
this.
sheets are $1. You sell it. You don't sell the square. You sell the whole sheet.
Whole thing.
The whole sheet for $5. Yeah.
After 3, what time?
Do you need now what about here? How did you touch all them kids again between the damn arms? I need a list of the kids in that first class, and I'll make sure they get one of those, I don't think I gave them, did I give them all one? Yeah, I gave them the picture, I didn't give them notes. Okay, good, you got them. Okay?
I just do it to them.
How much time I got left?
I just make a
You
promise.
got about 30
You
minutes.
got 30 more minutes.
Okay,
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else you got?
you all know,
I hear
okay,
you.
this is, listen to me carefully. Now, Ms. Wright is gonna give you a disclaimer, okay? Tomorrow I got a big event at my office. It's gonna be off the chain, so whatever I taught y'all here today, that's baby stuff. Tomorrow we'll show you how to get the paper. It's gonna be off the chain. The reason why, I don't even care if there was 2 people there. I just wanna do the message, so I can tape it and put it out there in the street, right? This here, I sell water and stuff like that. There's some more coupons on the back. I did my fitness is on the front. It tells you, you know, that you come in what days. The other card, Ms. Wright. I'm gonna get Ms. Wright to go ahead and do the disclaimer about tomorrow.
Oh, he had, he's hosting, a training session tomorrow, but it's not endorsed by the school because everything on weekends or outside school hours, we have to go through all these levels of approval, to say that it's a school event, like a field trip or something that we get approval. We do not have an approval or endorsement for that activity. However, he's gonna go ahead and tell you about it, and if you on your own, if your parents want to do it, that's perfectly fine. But it's not a school, function,
Right.
okay?
And you got that? Okay, so listen, the event is $10. It's only $5 for you guys. If you got one guest to bring with you, they get it free. That person gotta be 15 and under. A little brother, a little sister that needs to know about making their own money too. Okay, don't be selfish with your siblings. I'm just saying, they're a little younger, it costs you $5, they can get it free. You sit there, little self down right there and learn.
Yeah, I know.
She don't know your name.
This.
Yeah.
I believe I'm gonna do
Ella don't know your name.
but you're gonna hopefully, it's pay-per-view as well. So once you come and call to the shop, it's pay-per-view. Go on Ustream, write this down, everybody. Don't do good, don't do good.
You got one here?
Go on Ustream.com, Ustream.com, and pull up Sir Media Group. And you'll see it right there, it'll say $10. Go on Facebook, on Heavenly Body Products, you'll see it. What you say, Mom? Yeah, oh, I don't have it. Hey, see this item here? Well, did I give everybody a card? Listen, do you know what this is?
Chronic pain. Killer. Spray paint.
It's a refill?
Oh, God!
It's a refill?
It smells good. Oh, it smells so good. Ooh, it smells good. I wanted one today.
Oh my God.
I wanted one today.
Smell that?
Oh, yeah. I got eggs.
She said, I can't have it for me. She said,
I want one. I want one.
This in a bin.
What is that at? Can I buy it? You get all the people. What?
Tomorrow, whoever attends the function tomorrow, I'm gonna give you one of these.
You never know.
With fill. You use the bigger bottles for the refill. But we sell these for $3 all day long. Especially women, they love it. Women love this. They put it in their pocketbook, and they know when they go to the bathroom. Some women won't even use the bathroom if they don't have anything to make them smell good after they get out of here.
I want the pen. I'm gonna need that pen. You should. Why you didn't have? We got gym and stuff. Like, why you didn't have no pen? You could give us some pen.
Let's talk about this.
You coming tomorrow?
Cause they gonna get. They getting it.
No, they come tomorrow. They're gonna get one today.
I wish I could come.
I wanna do it just before we leave.
I want to get one today.
I wish I could come.
Go ahead and start smelling.
That price from 10:30 to 20.
Say that again, brother. My next event, it's not really an event.
Let me see.
Hey, y'all need to listen up. Listen up. I know y'all excited. Listen up. This is what we want. Listen carefully. Don't twist it up. Don't spray it. This is what you got. Every Saturday, call me crazy if you like. But I give free seminars every Saturday. It's not gonna be like this. This every Saturday deal is from 9 to 10. It's more sales oriented. It's more Q&A. It's more like how do you penetrate a market? You know, how do you win? You know, in an environment where, you know, they don't even let kids win. They got children all messed up, you know, with the idea of business deals. My deal is hands-on training. That if you don't have practical application, the odds that you're gonna be aware of how to take people's money is gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be a bad experience. But when you learn, when somebody's teaching you something, somebody did it for me, for God's sake. I work for one of the biggest, I believe one of the biggest marketing companies that probably America ever seen. I mean, in terms of really pure marketing. You ever hear of a company called A.L. Williams? A.L. Williams? It's called Prime America now. But they taught me so much. I got it. They taught me so much how to take. Listen, write this down. Write this down. Write this down. This is going to help you. Don't say I didn't never taught you this. The objective of making big money is very simple. You take the minimum. Listen, son. Take the minimum and you make the maximum. You got that? You buy low, you sell high. You got that? You buy low, you sell high. You don't buy high and sell high. You don't buy a $50,000 Mercedes and go and try to sell it for $51,000. You take $25,000 Mercedes and try to make $25,000 profit. You take the minimum to make the maximum. Small investment, large profits, right? Now, that's not going to fit in all categories. That's not going to fit in every category when it comes to business, right? Some things you're going to buy high, a little high, and you make a little bit of profit, but you sell thousands of pieces of them. You feel me? As long as there's a profit margin in there, right? If it's a soft entry product, candy, something people need, toilet paper. I sell a lot of toilet paper. How many people you know use toilet paper?
I do. Raise your hand, cause you know you.
I know tons of them that love to use toilet paper. So I only sell the stuff that people need. Laundry detergent, I sell a lot of laundry detergent. Tide and Gain, fabric softener. Why? Everybody uses it. I sell soap. Why? I sell lotion. Why? Everybody uses something. Ashy. Not classy, ashy.
Ashy, crusty.
What you say, Mom? I have it here. I know where. Yeah, they smell it and break up. Yeah. Now, this is from Q&A. Q&A, y'all. What do you want? What do you want to ask me?
You covered everything, really.
I already know that. That's what I said. When you deal with simplicity, that's what happens. Well, it makes it easy for everybody. You know, you don't have to think too much. There's a lot of technical stuff you want to ask me, but everything that's so we're dealing with simplicity. So,
About like little names.
huh?
If you don't have like one of them kind of products, and you got like a bigger product, how do you put your name on it?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about. What kind of product?
I sell cupcakes.
What is it?
Cupcakes.
Well, it's got to be the packaging, right? Listen. Listen to me carefully. She said, what about if I sell cupcakes? How am I going to brand cupcakes?
You can.
You can? You can?
No, I can't.
Oh, well, answer the question. How can she?
Put your name on it.
It's on the packaging.
On the
Are you? If you sell me a cupcake, are you just going to hand me a cupcake?
that what
Say,
you
here's a
do.
cupcake. Listen. Here's the cupcake. Mister, here's the cupcake. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm just saying. She says she does that. But you know what that's called? They call that hustling. Well, that's a hustle because if you give me something and it's not where I can't call you back, if I eat that cupcake, how am I going to get in contact with her? Right? So you're better off saying, here's a cupcake and here's my card. If you like my cupcakes, give me some marketing. Right? If you like my cupcakes, tell some people about me. Just like a movie, right? Any else what? Come on, son. Shh.
I can't go to your event Saturday because I'm already volunteering for something else. I'm just asking, this is going to be located.
Paid per view. All you gotta do, and tomorrow night, after tomorrow night, it's all gonna be there. Just go and pay your little $10, right? You show me that you paid that 10, come back, I'll give you $5 back. But I'm gonna sell that DVD. So just hold on. I'm gonna sell that DVD. I'll sell it for $5, just like the people in the street. Hey, holla, what's his name? What's his name? Master P, he'll call me Master P. I just sell $5, sell my own DVD. Right? I'm gonna sell my own DVDs. Right? I can sell my own DVD for $5. Hey, you wanna make some serious money, know more about the technology? Here's my CD. Hey, wait till we start dealing with, when you come to my classes on Saturdays, we start talking about social media and stuff. Right up your all's alley. Show you how to penetrate that social media. Y'all already did anyway with that craziness. Y'all put all that crazy crap out there. What if you said buy my products? We have a product that just makes the whole world smell good. They responded, right? Hey, who has Instagram? Hey, me too, baby. I'm gonna send another one today and in the morning. I will be like, hey, come on out. We're having this event. Come on, free food. Come on down. Boop. Put it right on the medium.
You say free food, you know.
It's free food. Come on in, get you something to eat.
What time?
Starts at 10 to 12. And it's only $5 for you guys. Any adults come with you, tell them it's $10. $10. For you, $10. But for the children, $5. If you have 15, bring 115 or under, $0 for them, free. Because I really love the 10-year-old, 11-year-olds. I really do, but I don't have a lot of time. Is this?
Where is it?
You see, yeah, it's right off of Panola Road. It's right off of Snapfinger
Is
Woods.
it over there by the,
Something where? Swift?
Right over by Swift. That's right on the same street. Wait, you familiar with Panola Road?
Yeah.
Okay, I-20. Listen. I-20. Take I-20 up to Panola Road. Take a left. Go, you know where the Quick Trip is in the Checkers?
Yeah.
Go to the next light, that's Snapfinger Woods Drive. There's a black bank on the corner called Citizens Trust Bank. I've been banking with them for 20 years. It's a black bank. Take that left, come down to the first traffic light, and take that right. That's the street I'm on. Use your GPS too. Any questions? Q&A. Q&A. Listen, you see how I did this? I want you all to do the same thing. You're gonna get better at it. The more you make money, listen, you all are gonna be putting so many of your friends in the business with you, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow you away. This thing is designed for you to be distributors and master distributors. I don't set this up just for you guys to make money. I'm just gonna set this up, show you how to help other people how to make money. That's where the big money's at. You make large sums of money. More people you help, the more money you make. That's the way business really should be, but a lot of people, you know, most of these companies out here, they're not designed to help people. They're just designed to take your money. That's just the way it is. It's rare that you're gonna meet a company that's gonna be able to allow you to either come in with zero money down, you wanna be a master distributor, send people to the shop, we pay you 10%. Everything you make, everything they bought for me for the rest of your life, that you're a sales rep for them, I pay you 10%. So when you at the end of the month, while you're in college studying, those checks are coming. That's one way to make money. The other way to make money is direct sales. Because you're in school, these kids are up there in their dorms, don't smell too good, smoking weed and all that. You're gonna be able to adjust people's thought processes. It's just the way it is. People smoke cigarettes, people smoke cigars, they're doing a lot of things, right? Pay me.
Hey, didn't the bell want me to have that facts, bro?
Thanks.
I wanna know.
Off the reboot.
No, seriously, I'm not tooting my own horn, nothing like that. I just wanna know, how did I do for you?
Hey,
Is this one of the
A
better
plus.
speaking?
You was being last, so
one of the best, the best. You were the best.
Thank you, that's fact.
Facts, it's facts. Don't say facts. Yeah, facts.
Fact.
Facts.
See, the deal is, see, when it was my turn, when God says your turn, what was I gonna do? That's what it boils down to. When it's your turn, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to help little brothers and sisters in the hood that's having a difficult time, that's been molested or just grow up in a drug-infested household, and you know they're struggling and struggling, okay? And you have a way to help them. You don't want to get to a point where you're the savior. You're not into saving people. All you're into is helping humanity along. That's all. Just leave your mark on the planet before you leave it. Leave your mark. When you bite the dirt, and they put that first and then the last bit of dirt on you, is God going to say, job well done? You helped a lot of people up that way for you. And there's a lot of people on the way down, you'll meet them on the way up. Say it was nice. Because we're going to either ascend or we're going to descend. It's going to be either one. And life needs to be like that while you're alive. Are you ascending or you descending? Because you are absolutely the master of that universe. Am I going to win? Am I going to put myself in a position to win? Or am I in a position to lose? You got to be mindful. Listen, People that like money, they learn to love to make money. Trust me. But it's not the money. You start getting to a point where it's the people that you help. You see somebody smiling, and you see somebody that say, hey, how you doing? Man, I want to thank you for all the things you've done for me. It wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't even be in this position. That's what we got to live our life for. Mrs. Wright, she doesn't look for it, but she should be expecting it. That some of you students at some point said, thank you, Miss Wright, for inviting that man in here. Because now my life, I look at life a little bit better. See, y'all at that age where you can determine if you want to be great or not. I'm trying to tell you, 16, 17, 18, you get to that age, you can almost determine if you want to be a winner or a loser. Because you start thinking, because you're at that age where you say, first thing you're going to say, am I going to higher education? I didn't say college. Higher education, right? Because there's all kinds of schools out here. It's not like colleges. You go get your certifications, and right? It's just higher education. I'm always striving for more knowledge. That's the thing that separates me from all the other bums. That's what separates me from the bums. That I'm curious to know that there's more information to get. Once I figure out how I'm going to help the youth, because I'm an advocate, man. I sold slap out for the youth. Once I find out that there's a better way to serve you all, I'm going to do it. Well, I'm doing it now. I got my TV show every Monday through Friday. Y'all can go on and see the archives. I did one this morning and yesterday, baby, on Ustream. You want to look at that. They're only 30-minute clips. 30 minutes, Ustream.com, and go and pull up Sir Media Group. And you're going to see I be dancing and everything. My son plays the music, he got this little intro, so I start dancing. Right? I love what I do. I was like, good morning, everybody. So Markadoo again here, ready to serve you again. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. I say it every morning. I had that little saying, I found that saying 20 years ago, and I never let go of it. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. And all these great and wonderful and glorious things should be added unto you. You can't lose with the stuff you use. If you got a power greater than you, you better be using it. Because God will set you free. And I know God in state and school and all that crap, but we gotta, but I know one day that God's in there anyway, regardless of whatever they say. But here go the full sheet, y'all. This is what they look like. And once you get into business, what we do is laminate the first one, right? So that people, because this is paper, so eventually it's gonna start tearing up, right? And that's how we do it. Go ahead, that's what the front looks like. It's only $5. $5. Get your money. Get your money. Be fruitful. Multiply. Teach. Don't you know the more you teach your classmates out there that's not part of this, the more you teach them, the more you earn. The more they learn, the more they earn. You know, I got a saying, just like one of my partners in the clothes business. An educated consumer is my best customer. The more I educate, see, I'm not a teacher. I'm an educator. There's a slight difference. She got to put up with y'all crap. I don't. My deal is to educate you on the finer points of how to take people's money. 3 things now: legally, morally, and ethically, right? I am not in the business of ripping people off. And you better learn that while you're young. Learn it while you're young. Don't rip people off. Don't do it. Listen, customers, look, what's the number one thing that know in business? Customer service.
Customer's always right.
Cutting.
Not my customer. No, my customer's not right.
Customers ain't always right.
Wait, okay, wait.
I want to say it to you better than what you just said. A customer is always right, even when they're wrong. Okay?
So they are always right though.
They're always right, but even when they're wrong. But you got to know when they're wrong, and you can't be scared to tell a customer that they're wrong. Say, ma'am, you got that number wrong. That was an old number. Here go the new numbers. You know. But I want the old numbers. That was 2 years ago. Well, we don't have that special going on no more, ma'am. So so the customer's wrong, right? So there's nothing wrong with giving the customer a discount. Just pick the one you want, brother. You see how God be working out? This is my second customer for this day. Well, the one lady spent $1 with me, so that was good. I'm going to show y'all how to start your own businesses, and you're going to love it. You are going to love it. But listen, there's a lot to learn now. You can't be just going making this money and don't know ethics. You got to have some ethics with that stuff, right? Right, Ms. Lucy? You can't just go around thinking money, money, money. You got to have ethics. You got to have some rules and regulations there to stop you from destroying yourself, right? Because some people, if they're so money hungry, they lose themselves in that. Money ain't everything, but it's close to oxygen. It's close to oxygen that you ever, right? It ain't everything, money ain't everything, but it's sure close to oxygen. It's a need, right? I want y'all to do me a favor when you go home today. Sister, excuse me, sister. When you go home today and you get around your folks, do me a favor. Just talk to them about branding and marketing. Just start to enlighten them. Like, where'd you learn that stuff from? So when you look at some of my videos, because I got a bunch of them out there. I got one out there that I did it probably about 8 years ago. And it's a 4-part series. It's called From a Pauper to a Prince. I tell them about the days when I was a drug addict, sniffing heroin and smoking crack, okay? And how I got out of it and how that there's too many people not gonna put up with you in the world. And I talk about how mothers, thank God for mothers, because mothers put up with stuff that even fathers won't put up with. Can I get a witness on that? Amen. Don't some of you all go through that your father a little harder than the mama? The mama is a little bit more forgiving, right? Yes. But the father like, get out there and make your own.
Oh, no, mine's
Well, you know what I mean. I'm saying for the most part. Hey, you're special. Okay? You're special.
I mean, I'm the only child, so.
You're special. Just hold on to that. Be happy that you ain't got to go through. Okay, thank you. Be happy that you ain't got to go through the same thing that most of us got to go through. Because mothers are real forgiving. Listen, I smoked crack for 8 years, okay? My mother let us stay in the house for some reason. My mother would pay rent and food. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I mean, because there was that discipline wasn't there. The stuff that we need as a child was missing, right? So if you have your mother will put up with stuff that Pops ain't gonna put up with that crap. My father, if I had a father, there ain't no way they were gonna put up with that crap. Ain't no way.
Just a personal question. How old you were when you started smoking heroin?
I was sniffing heroin. I was in my 20s. I started smoking when I was in my 20s. I started smoking crack first. The weed was first when I was 10. Then the crack came on when I was out of college. I was about 20. I really started smoking crack when I was 24. I was 32 when I stopped. And now all I do is teach people not to touch it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You gotta watch the gateway drugs. And a lot of it is in your head. You're not even experiencing the drug, but you got what we call a drug mentality. So that means drugs, you get real needy for stuff. And that's a kind of a drug mentality. You gotta kind of get out, don't be so needy, you know? Take care of yourself. That prevents you being so needy. You're needing on other people. You're leaning too much on other people. You're at that age now when you need to be leaning on yourself. Teach yourself more how to adapt with the world because it's gonna happen so fast. It's gonna make your head spin anyway. As soon as you get out of this building and that last bell rings, baby, adulthood kicks in. And dude, you can act like a child. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. That gave me a good signal. I'm gonna leave you with this. Watch this. This is adulthood. You hear it, but you vaguely hear it. You say, do you hear a knock? Is your mom? I think that could, I don't know what that was. Okay, wait a minute. You don't want to deal with adulthood? You hear that knocking? Yeah, I hear that knocking, but I'm not answering it. I'm not answering it. But guess what the next sound is with adulthood returning on that? Boom! Adulthood kicks the door in. It's like, I'm here now. Now what you gonna do? Right? Well, you might say, well, I ain't doing nothing. Now adulthood says, oh, really? And it grabs you. And it starts choking and you're like, oh, let me go. All right, tomorrow, y'all got my number, right? And adulthood is snap. It's telling you, you're like, let go. And it won't let go. Adulthood won't let go. Oh yeah. Okay? You like it? Go where? Yeah, you guys start doing this right now. I'll come by once a week if you want me to.
Yeah, stop it. Yeah, that would be still, do it just smile on.
What is it?
Video.
Yeah, the video. They got some. But I sell them wholesale too so people can resell them. Right. I sell them for $50. I sell them for $50. You buy 4 more than 35.
Can I borrow him?
But guess what? When I'm in the airport, I sell them for $100. They don't mind. I tell them $100. That's all. I swipe the card. That's all I got is a credit card. Really? No problem. I'll take care of that too.
Oh, do you have the? Oh.
I'll swipe it on my phone. I sell those too. I teach you all how to sell them.
How much is this?
It's like $10. The first one's free. They give it to you free.
Oh, can I skip this one free?
No, you gotta be your own. It's gotta be attached to your credit, your checking account. So when you swipe it, send it through, you can get your money. I teach this stuff.
It's just that I hate that I'm going to have to listen tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. God has a reason why things are happening. You can't always make everything. He has the plan. He'll make it right. As long as you're sincere, God will make it right. You know He'll always take care of you. You know what I'm saying? He don't leave you stranded like that. All right. I feel marvelous.
So I can't get no second IHOP coupon.
Huh?
For myself.
Huh?
An IHOP coupon.
What about him? I gave you a show.
I know.
You be all right. You need to give, no, I'm gonna teach you how to earn your way through. Now, that's your starter right there. Cut one, give it to a friend, then you need some more than $5. A whole sheet. All right? My man. God bless you now. Y'all got my numbers and all that? My address and stuff is on the back of that big card, right there, that picture. Right there. I'm hungry.
I was just saying, like, I got the same jacket. Oh, really? No problem. I like the shirt.
Oh, you want it? Get it before it dies. That's why get it before it's on red right now.
Like any help podcast?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, if you can help me with that. What time is the cafeteria open?